All right, welcome to Funding Credit. Funding Credit, this is the Funding CEO, aka Meta Marvin. Man, listen, you talking about an explosive last month, last quarter. Man, I think I'm a little bit too hard on myself, man. We're in the mall. We got a little bit of growth in some areas, got to do some things, but man, we've come a long way in this period of time when everybody was sobbing and tripping, wondering, waiting for the government. My company, we went out here and we got busy. We made some impactment in the economy and with people's lives, and really helped them with these three pet peeves of mine, which is credit, uh, trade lines enhancement, and definitely with funding. So, we did that, guys. And that's why I wanted to call it business as usual, and this is just a rainbow, guys, over not so much my career, but, I'm always looking at how I can get up under something and to make it better. So with their creative abilities, with you being able to have credibility, guys, that things will take you a long way, right? So the things of what I know, and when I start putting out that I'm going to charge people $150 to sit down with me and pick my mind, this is going to be damn sure worth it, guys. Okay, because I'm not only going to be giving you how it can be done, I might even give you a phone number that can change your life, guys. You see what I'm saying? One phone number can change your life, and I guarantee you, I know somebody and something that you're doing. And you know why I know I know something in what you're doing? Because I'm into funding. You see what I'm saying? Now, I ain't talking about somebody that might know, the next rapper, but I'm talking about somebody that can fund you to be the next rapper. You see what I'm saying? Because if you're good, that's all you need is capital, right? You see what I'm saying? If you really believe in yourself, then what else but to blow it up, having resources, right? So this is where we're getting down to, guys. Me and my team, we're not, sitting here and going to be waiting on anybody. We're down and Charlotte has been very good. The Carolinas has been good, pieces of Georgia's been good, but Texas was really about to start showing up for us, guys. We're making some amazing relationships down there. Really looking forward to 2021. I'm going to be going down there a whole lot because it's definitely making sense. Okay, but at the end of the day, guys, it's expanding my vision, seeing it bigger. Business as usual, guys. You got to take it up to another notch. And of course, via funding-credit, we're on Instagram. I'm showing you guys. I'm not the average guy out here talking about credit. I'm bringing movie stars. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I'm thinking outside the box, guys. You see what I'm saying? I know a lot of people on my downline. A lot of people, oh, that's Marvin doing the credit, but to them, it's the best thing since sliced bread. I wound up meeting a private banker on my last show, and I didn't even know it, right? $50 billion in assets, guys. You think he can't, like they say, he can write a check. You see what I'm saying? A serious check, right? Building relationships and being on a platform. You know, oh, Marvin, he does a lot. And I'm just, of course, guys, I'm not taking all this stuff literally, but that's what goes when you want to be a leader and you go out and you put your mind to something, guys. Oh, he got podcasts. He do podcasts. Then he on a radio show. Don't you think a lot of times, guys, when it's raining hard down on Sunday, like Sunday, it was raining hard, cold outside. All I could do is just, go on and put my house coat on and make me some coffee. I had to go to the radio station, guys. You see what I'm saying? For 30 minutes, doing things that other people don't want to do, guys. That's the only way it's going to work. It's the only way it's going to work. Doing things that other people are not willing to do, but you're willing to do them now, and you're going to reap the benefits, guys. Business as usual. Everything goes on in business as usual. You want to get to the top contenders? You want to get to the guys that got the ideas and got the money? Start doing things that you haven't been doing. Start putting money into traveling all over the country to go get in these guys' face to let them know I was real. Guys, I'm going to tell you my story. When I was down in Mexico, not to get so deep into it, I supposed to have been leaving a couple of days before. The guy was so busy, he had so many businesses. I was like, nah, I can't do it. And the people with me, they was actually, straight, definitely, I would say a support group. It's like, nah, man. Like, they were like, nah, man. We just what you came down here for, man. I was like, yeah, you're right. We stayed down there, man, and You know my favorite word. What? Man, listen. Every time I think about that, man, it's just, it was just amazing, man. The growth of funding credit. We're gonna have one more episode next Thursday. But today was business as usual, guys. Listen, when you talk about your credibility and doing that, guys, we got some things that will blow your mind that's coming up, guys. Okay. Anybody in real estate, anybody out there that wants to look and talk about mortgages and talk about getting into making your clients more effective when they go out here buying houses, please give us a call. We got a lot of tricks up our sleeves that can definitely help you guys go out and sell bigger houses and get inclined with people that just might need a little bit of help just to get that extra $50,000, $60,000 more expensive home or whatever. You want to get in your car, whatever. We're still putting out the small fires, but we also, guys, we can go out and get you 150 grand, 200 grand, keep them doors open in the business doing this stuff. And want to reach out to everybody. I know they're talking about this stimulus check and another round of PPP. Well, guys, if it is, great. I will get my calls and you'll probably see me doing those too, maybe in a way, a fashion. And I don't really have to, but it's just about being at the right place at the right time, taking the right steps toward what you're trying to do. Don't wait on anybody, guys. Your business is now, right? So when I tell people don't come to me if you didn't want to come to me for credit, go somewhere else, but at least get it done, guys. I've been telling people all the time, you can go to our kiosk in the mall, 800 credit score, get you 100 grand, easy, right? You see what I'm saying? Yeah, Mark, they get, well, even if it do take you 3 or 4 or 5 months, how in the world are you going to go anywhere from a slave wage or a job just over broke, right? They're going to be paying you $4,000 or $5,000 a month. Well, that's good. But what about 100 grand on top of that? You see, I didn't tell you to quit your job. I told you to get an 800 credit score. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to say, guys. So you can go out here, be effective and use your money, go out there and get revenue. We can show you how to use that plastic and keep this thing in a way that you can get revenue. You can monetize it, create it into money, guys. It's money. It's yours. If they say you're credible and you got a $30,000 card, you can go out and make that $30,000, right? I can show you how to do that in 3 or 4 days, guys. That money is you use that money as a credit card, but you can also use that money as a credit card as money too, guys. A lot of my guys in the real estate, they use credit cards to flip houses all day. All day. They do it all day, guys. Business as usual, okay? You seen Michael Jordan go out here. Not only he went and got a NASCAR team, he went out and he's also went and got one of the highest paid players that's coming out this year. Gave the guy a $100 million contract. Business as usual, guys. I knew Michael Jordan didn't like to lose. I knew it, but he had to wait on his time. You understand what I'm saying? So don't be so problematic about what could happen wrong. Think about what could happen right if you get the right people. But you got to put your money up, guys. Let me tell you something. I had some situation with my credit now. I gave the guy $2,500. But I guarantee you right now, this thing is like pop out of sale, man. And I do credit, but I just know there's certain tools and things that'll make your credit go out this world. And so you don't have to worry. If you want to go borrow money, you can go borrow money. It ain't the problem. You want to be the lender, not the borrower, or whatever the case may be, you can do that, guys. I'm talking about a lot of different people out here are creating their own identity within banking and within funding. Again, go to FundTech, guys. Do your due diligence on how these people are some kind of way showing it up. I was talking to my staff today about making sure, guys, we can move this money around. That's going to be the biggest thing in 2021. You got to have those ways of being able to get other people money because people are going to be in the homes, guys. You know what I'm saying? And you get these people paid, they're going to keep coming. They're going to keep coming. They're going to keep coming, because it's systematic, guys. Me, my guy Louie, or any of my counterparts, we can exchange money all day. We can do it through Zelle. We can do it from website to website. I can go to his website, buy something. He go to my website. It's banks. Those are, see, y'all don't take things literally, guys. You think you got to walk up in a building and see a guy come up with a suit on or go to the teller. And you got all the instruments right out here. You ain't got to go to a bank for that no more. No, I'm not, believe me, those are my best friendships or banks, but they're thinking outside the box too. Those are the ones that I'm seeking. The bankers that understand to get to the people, you got to come out. So this is the thing is, guys, a lot of the packages and a lot of things that I'm doing, if you want to manifest, I want to really get into some money and showing people how to really bang this thing out in market, guys. We have a big tool that we're looking at right now of being able to take any product that you give us and put it out there. I'm probably going to lay it out to my guy, Lloyd, see how much effort, because I don't think it's a lot of much. I think you can sit down with somebody and get their content and get a good video. You probably can have it up within a couple hours, but it's going to cost you. You see what I'm saying? You know, so we're trying to not only help ourselves, we're definitely going to make money, but a marketing tool is always something big, guys, because everybody got a market. Everybody has to market. To come on here, it's going to be some value on it. Because it's going to be a call of attention, guys. You got to bring some value. I'm not just putting people on funding credit just because, right? You see what I'm saying? Last week, it was because, of course, I had an intention already to be dealing with Atlanta and Hollywood for some specific reasons. And it wound up getting bigger than that. They say what they say. When they say that when the woman got the land and the man, I went and got Hollywood and the bank. And it was great, you know. Because I'm putting the work in, guys. So business as usual. Y'all always knew everything I did. When I did travel, what did I do? I did the buses, I did the cruises, I did everything that goes into travel. When I did the tickets, I did the tickets, I did the market, I did the emails, I got the buildings, I got the liquor license. You see what I'm saying? When I do credit, I do the credit, I do this and I do that and I did. So I press upon, you know, more of a skill set you have, especially with going into this new age now. With the stuff right here and what we're going to have to do, what people have to stay afloat or stay relevant. You see everybody putting up podcasts. I don't blame them. I do not blame them at all. You know, you got to be a part of that some kind of way, guys. You know what I'm saying? And so what we got going on is we're going to be with Matthew Knowles in February. I'm going to be probably in Atlanta. In LA probably in January to meet the gentleman that was on the show last week. And we're going to be putting some things together for that. The guy's building his own studio in Hollywood. That's not cheap, guys. That's not cheap. You hear me? You see what I'm saying? You know, like Tyler Perry went and did that in Atlanta. You know why he did it in Atlanta, right? Because it was cheaper in Atlanta. So think about doing it in Hollywood. See what I'm saying? So this is what we're talking about, guys. I put myself out there as being funding CEO because I wanted to hold myself accountable. I want to hold myself accountable and let these banks know I'm not scared of you. I want a partnership with you. I want to make this thing be more worthwhile to the people, so they're not going to be so devastated or intimidated when we talk about making arrangements to go into banks and getting money, because a lot of people just thought it wasn't true. They never thought they could be able to do it. But when you bouncing information off me and you're hearing it from me, and I settle it down a little bit like, nah, man, listen, it's not even that true. I know the guys there. They're wonderful guys. Now they're not looking at the banks. They're taking more accountability and looking at the funding CEO. Okay. So that's how it happened, guys. We're doing underwriting platforms, putting it together. We know what it looks like. We do soft pools. We do everything to do the preventive maintenance of not hurting your business, not hurting your profile, your credit. So we look at these things before we even pull your credit, guys. We do like a diagnostic test on your credit. We look at it. We say, let's see. Mr. Powell would probably be more likely to go to Bank of America, go to Wells Fargo, go to Chase. He's not going to make it here because he doesn't have enough credit history. Here, he doesn't have enough revolving credit. Here, his credit debt ratio is too high. He hadn't been in business too long to go to that. So it's like a 21-point inspection that we do, guys, on your business and on you before we throw you out there on the wall. Okay? So funding credit is that one-stop shop. And we doing business as usual, guys. You know, I'm just keeping it simple this week. You know, I just want to be right in your faces that, hey, guys, you know, you want to go out here and let's build with us. Join that affiliate team, man. You know, he's going to put the link down there, man. We asking people, are you fundable, guys? It's just real that simple. Are you? And if you're not, and if you feel that you should be, you definitely need to either make money with us or get some funding from us. Either way it goes, guys, you're going to make money. Okay? Be that necessary weapon to step outside the box and start talking about this financial information, guys. You know, pull from me, call from me, jump on these things, subscribe to this channel, guys. You know, are you fundable? It's really simple and plain, guys. Are you fundable? If you really got in a pickle, could you go to the bank and get you 50 grand? Real talk, you know, right? You see what I'm saying? You know, everybody know they at the end of the rope with some of these jobs. And I'm going to tell you, they at the end of the rope of giving jobs. Okay? So you got to understand, guys, are you going to be an employer or are you going to be an employee? You know what I'm saying? You know, so either one of those guys is going to make a really big impression, not only for you and your life and your family, but it's going to really make an impression on how it looks to your kids. You know, I always think about the kids because I had one example that changed my life. Wasn't the best relationship, but my stepfather, he really got me to see what it looked like, guys. I'm telling you, when I went to Charlotte Hornets basketball, and I went and talked to the owner of the Charlotte Hornets that time. I'll never forget it. It's a short white guy. Think of it in a minute. Anyway, he came in there with a tailor-made suit, just like this, a cherry wood table, long, almost, I think it was probably 12 feet. And he sat down and he put his hands on the desk. I never forget that. The guy's rock on his finger was like this, guys. You know? And he was basically talking about, oh, well, this building that I'm in, I just bought this high rise that he, and I'm sitting here as a kid, I'm thinking, what? How could this guy be thinking? But then he talked about how he was from New Orleans and he was from a poor area George Shin, yes. You know, now he's had a little bit of bad, you know, but hey, everybody does. I've took some hits. Everybody's gonna take hits and everybody's not gonna like you and everything ain't gonna go right being a leader, guys. I done dealt with probably 400 or 500 people in this business, and I'm probably dealt with I done probably dealt with 2,000 or 3,000 different individuals in Texas. Everything's not gonna go right. It's not. You're going to have disagreements. You're going to wind up becoming maybe not enemies or having people oppose you or don't like you or think you're a liar. You just got to keep going with it, guys. Business as usual, right? You see what I'm saying? But you got to understand is you got to know where your heart is and you know you got to learn, but just don't make those mistakes over again. You know, I'm giving you the business credit and business one-on-one. Be tenacious, put the plan out there, guys, and understand that you got to start right now where your credit. If you got to get your credit fixed, get your credit fixed. Okay. Then once you get your business, get your business. But the thing is, though, guys, they're not going to give you any money if you don't have anything on their credit report. They're not. You know, if you ain't taking the responsibility of having no rent, no car payment, no secured cards, nothing like that, they're not going to give you anything, guys. They're not because how can respond if you're not paying anybody now, and that's what they're going on, then what would make them give you anything? Because they can't go by anything. You're not giving them anything to go on. So you can't create everything, guys. You got to grow up and move your feet. And you got to have to know, man, every 2 weeks, man, I got to have this money up, man. That's how people, you know, that's how you win. You know what I'm saying? Because you put yourself up against the wall. You have to be accountable in business. When you're accountable in business, you got to go out there and do what other people are not doing. Getting up in the morning, getting up on Sunday mornings at 9 o'clock in the morning. Y'all see me on Facebook all the time. Right? Say, God, this guy does a podcast Wednesday, Thursday. The guy's at the mall. He got this office. And then, you know, he's doing a radio show on Sunday. Then he's got this spiritual center that he attends. That he's a trustee out there. Like, yeah, man, because I'm accountable. I have to do it, guys. That's accountability, guys. You know what I'm saying? Right? You know, and the only way I don't go, guys, if I'm sick or if I'm out of town, I got to take care of some family business. But, guys, tell you something, all that running around you think I'm doing on Facebook and all that, it's really, really have showed up. Okay? So hard work does pay off, guys. You got to. Business as usual. You go in there for a 9 to 5, and you giving them all that you have to get that next promotion. Just think about it sometimes if you would ever get into something and you would give yourself that much of what you're giving them. Right? You know what I'm saying? It's all about stepping out, guys. I'm never telling nobody to quit your job, but start putting footprints. Go ahead and get that article set up. Go ahead and get your credit right. So then when you do step out there, you're not going to fall flat on your face. You can at least have some cushion, guys, right? So we can get you set up. We got CPAs. We got a lot of different things that has different things that can get you set up here. It's nothing but a phone call. 980-892-1823. You know what I'm saying? Hit us up, text, and say, hey, man, just text fundable. Just text fundable. You want to get funded? We can get you funded in the first quarter of next year. You ain't got a lot of crazy stuff going on. And I'm going to talk to the people. Guys, listen, I'll tell y'all something. Go out here and get a business. You can get it after Christmas. If you got a car payment, you've been making car payments on time, you've been making your mortgage payments on time, I say for the last year or so, I can get you 40 to 50 grand. Not a problem. Easy. It's not a problem. And all you got to do is have maybe a 700 credit score, 680. We can get it there. But I'm just telling you, just those small formalities, you can get it, guys. That's not a problem. You know what I'm saying? Okay? So those are the things that you need to start thinking about. Hey, I might want to have a hybrid plan, man. I'm working, man, but I always wanted to do my job on the side. Well, do it, guys. It's the time to do it because they're going to throw a lot of stuff at us this year, guys. You want to make sure you have different levels of income and revenue streams coming in. Okay? And that's the way you could definitely do it. Now, you might have to get off that one job and go to that other job and or go home and work for 3 or 4 more hours. But, guys, you're not the first and you won't be the last. Okay? Put the work in. Business as usual, man. The United States is in business as usual, guys. Equifax is in business as usual, guys. Amazon is in business as usual, guys. So you got to get into business, all right? Not the hustle, not trying to go out and, be the big boy and trying to do this and all that. No, you just need to stick to the facts, know what you love to do, or learn what you love to do. And put it in perspective, guys. Credibility is so much higher when you've got credibility in person, but also on paper. Okay? That 800 credit score, guys, who can definitely get you 800 credit score, I would definitely say 100 grand, but I've seen people get more than that. It just depends on what you have on there. Now, you got to have an 800 credit score and not have nothing on your credit, But when the 800 credit score is when you have like excellent credit, right? Is when you really have put that thing out there. You have nothing negating factors. You have a long consistency of payment history, and you've just been doing it for a while. But guys, let that be a goal for you. But if I can just get you to 700, you can see the light. Please do it. We see people going through it all the time here. Funding Credit is here for you. It's the one-stop shop. I'm also giving out the weekly tips. So I'm showing y'all guys the game, guys. I'm giving you the blueprint every week. Right? So subscribe to the channel, guys. Give your brother some love. I'm out here trying to inspire you guys, get you guys some money, make you more credible, and get you to be this giant out here that you know that you can be, and you deserve it. But I know what I know. You know what you're doing. Let's put this magic together, and let's make you fundable, okay? So you can go out here and knock it out the park. You got to be ready for next year, guys. Now, all this stuff that's coming through the government, yeah, but don't wait on it. Move your feet, okay? Funding-credit.com. This is your funding CEO. I'm checking out. Hey, have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Christmas. People that don't celebrate Christmas, have a wonderful weekend. Just be careful. Be good. Stay good. And look up FinTech, guys. Start thinking real big. Then think about me. Funding-credit.com. I'm here in your face. We're all here working, and we're doing the work, guys. Let's be creative instead of being competitive. We'll get a long way further. In a long way, in a shorter part of time. Got my words right. Creativity over competition. Make it simple. Let's create, guys. Create. You know what I'm saying? No crab in the barrel type stuff. Creativity, guys. Okay? All right? So, listen, this is the Funding CEO. I'll be talking to you next week. And y'all guys have a wonderful weekend. Peace.